Read this last night. I sat back and I said, here we go again. Why would Bill Belichick strike up this relationship with a hot young head coach with a team going into the year that everybody thought had a great shot at making it to the Super Bowl? And I thought, you know, once again, I do not trust Bill Belichick.
Oh, my God.
I remind everyone at the trade deadline, 2 deadlines back, Bill Belichick got overruled. He got ordered by Robert Kraft to trade the young quarterback he had groomed to be the next Tom Brady, Jimmy Garoppolo. And what did he immediately do? He called his other young protege head coach, Kyle Shanahan. He loves him some Kyle because he loved him some Mike. And he said, have I got a deal for you? I'm going to give you Jimmy Garoppolo, who's going to be really good, for only a second-round draft pick. And Kyle and John Lynch were like, really? You're going to give for just a 2? That's all we have to pay? We'll take that deal. And I think he gave away Jimmy Garoppolo out of spite. And then we got to last year's Super Bowl, and what happened right on cue?
What happened?
Malcolm Butler, who played the most defensive snaps the whole year on the Patriots defense, played 0 defensive snaps in the Super Bowl. It was mysterious, it was inexplicable, and it was bottom line suspicious to me. And I told you, I invented a new word for it. It felt a little sabotagey to me because it felt like Bill Belichick out of spite saying, okay, you made me trade my quarterback. Watch what I'll do to you in the Super Bowl.
Stop.
I won't play my best cornerback, and I'll let the backup quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles torch my defense for 41 points, and we'll lose 41-33. Take that, Mr. Kraft.
Wentz might have threw for 500.
Okay, so now he's befriended Sean McVay, and they're going up against each other in the Super Bowl. It just makes me suspicious. Like, would it hurt him to lose to Sean McVay? Not really, because if there's one coach he could pick to lose to in the Super Bowl, he would probably be the guy that he now takes pride in helping grow as a head coach.
Losing in that
Am
game.
I right?
Losing in that game.
I am right about that. Yes, I am right about this.
Losing in that game
and
hurts.
I am very suspicious. I'm waiting for the other cleat to drop here because I'm just waiting for, I don't know, Stephon Gilmore to get mysteriously benched before the game. How do you explain that? And just to finish this off, this is Malcolm Butler last year, the day after the Super Bowl, post on Instagram. During Super Bowl week, I never attended any concert, missed curfew, or participated in any of the ridiculous activities being reported. Why were they being reported? Were they being leaked from the...
You know what, Skip, stop now.
And he said they're not only false, but they're hurtful to me and my family. And guess who liked that post was Thomas Edward Patrick Brady.
He should.
Big old heart like.
Malcolm Butler saved his legacy with that in the end zone.
I don't think that's why
he should like anything Malcolm Butler do.
Yeah. So I am officially suspicious. My antenna are way up on this one.
Yeah, okay. Skip, you make it seem as if he's texting Mike Tomlin, someone that's in the AFC, or Andy Reid. He's texting a young guy who's young enough to be his son, and he's texting him, bro, y'all looking good. Y'all got a good squad going to keep it going.
Maybe we'll see each other down the road.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But it's a new era. I get it. Man, do you think Lombardi would have done this with Coach Hallis and Tom Landry would have texted Don Shula? Absolutely not. It's a new way of thinking, Skip.
Really?
You can be friendly, you can be friends, and still be hell of a competitor.
Yes.
This notion that I got to hate you and it's got to be the Russians against the Americans every time we do battle, that's ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. That is so utterly ridiculous. I don't know who thought of that, but it's ridiculous, first of all. Second of all, Skip Bayless, why do you make a mountain out of every anthill? It's nothing.
Was that an anthill that Malcolm Butler didn't play a snap?
That's got nothing to do with Malcolm Butler.
Wait a second. How did Bill Belichick get away with that? It's because he's the genius, and everybody said, well, I guess he's got a reason for this.
But the same reason.
Like what reason?
The same.
Seriously.
Well, had they won, we would have all been saying that. They're great
so Eric Rowe was a better matchup for the... Stop it.
Size-wise, I mean,
Greg,
we all were looking like possibly.
Do you remember when they played Seattle? Kyle Larrington. He inserted Malcolm Butler. Nobody said, I can't believe he did this to Kyle Larrington.
Okay, that was pre-Jimmy Garoppolo trade deadline. All of a sudden, Belichick changed. He got his power taken away from him. Am I right? Who won that battle? Tom Brady won that battle.
I believe Coach Belichick will always, even though we might not agree with the moves that he makes or the decisions that he makes, I believe wholeheartedly that Coach Belichick will always do what's in the best interest of the team. And I believe he honestly felt that Eric Rowe gave them a better chance to win, especially against who, Skip? Alshon. The matchup, a big Eric Rowe, 6'3", 205, 210-pound corner against 6'3", 6'4" Alshon.
How'd that work out for you?
I think he thought the matchup would be better because of the support and the system that he has in place. I don't know if he thought, I do think he was trying to prove a point to Malcolm Butler. But when it comes to this, Skip, come on, man.
I said it the day after the game, and I'm not backing off.
It's just like a players' fraternity. There's a such thing as a coaching fraternity. And you have to understand, like, think about who Sean McVay is. He's one of the most authentic, likable young coaches in our league, in sports, where he is going to give respect and people are going to be willing to give him respect because he's so honorable. He's such a guy. When he came in last year on Sunday for one of the Sunday shows, he was so excited to be here talking about Michael Vick and how he watched it. He knew everything about me. He's just one of those guys.
So that's how he won you over.
No. It's his authenticity.
Okay.
And so do you not think when they first met or they first sat down and started talking at the NFL Combine, he wasn't praising Bill Belichick? That makes any man feel good. That makes any human being feel good.
And like Skip Bayless always say, keep your enemies closer. Isn't that what you tell me what LeBron do? That's how he befriends everybody? So maybe...
Friends close, enemies
yeah,
close.
So maybe...
You know, he's keeping his enemy closer.
Yeah, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, all I know is what did Spygate prove to us all? Beyond a shadow of a doubt, Bill Belichick has some scoundrel in him. Am I right?
But Bill Belichick...
Not to be trusted.
But here's the thing, though, Greg. If I'm not mistaken, the guy that benefited the most from Spygate wasn't Bill Belichick. He was stealing.
Did he cheat? No, he didn't cheat.
Hold on. What did I say? I could have sworn... Hold on, Shannon. What did you just say? Repeat what you just said, Shannon. You want me to repeat again, Shannon? Yes, I did.
Oh, you're talking to your alter ego?
Yeah. The guy that benefited the most from Spygate wasn't Coach Belichick. I'm just saying, Coach Belichick doesn't play quarterback.
Give me one valid reason for Malcolm Butler playing 0 snaps. If he'd played 10 snaps, you can't. You just can't.
No, I can't.
It was just wrong.
I'm with you there. I think that there should have been, he could have done and handled that differently. It's high horse. I don't think at all he felt like it was jeopardizing their opportunity to win.
I don't think he ever gave it a second thought. No. We're going to lose this game if I don't play Malcolm Butler.
Gave up 41 points. That's the genius Belichick.
I go Belichick.
I'm watching closely this time. I'm seeing what schemes. I don't know. I'm watching substitution patterns. I'm seeing what's
Do you think his relationship or him texting Sean McVay is showing a sign of weakness or a sign of endearment to say, you know what? I wouldn't mind you winning. I wouldn't mind you beating me in the Super Bowl.
Then he can take some credit for his win, right?
If you don't mind,
because he's his mentor.
So let me ask you a question. Hey, is there any people? Is there any people in this business that you text?
Text?
Yeah.
Few.
Oh, what a minute! You sabotaging Skip and Shannon.
I don't compete against them.
That's a little sabotage.
That little sabotage.
I don't compete against them.
I noticed why I wasn't getting to my threshold of where I needed to be. You sabotaging us. You see?
I don't sabotage. I just beat you every day.
You don't beat nothing.
Like I'm competing as you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're the guy I'm not going to text with, right? I'm not going to give away anything.
Yeah, you don't.
Right?
You know what? I noticed
Although
that.
I text you to set you up.
Yeah, exactly. It's always
butter you up.
I always notice there's something. I'm like, I'm reading this. I'm like, there's something to this.
Setting you up.
Yeah, I know.
Don't sabotage you over
here. You got to
here.
think second level here, third level, right?
Skip. Will you stop?
I'm not going to stop.
Coach Belichick wants to win.
I am watching closely.
Coach Belichick wants
Something's
to win.
going on here.
Ain't nothing going on.
Do you think Bill Belichick wants Tom Brady to win another Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He does.
He on that sideline coaching that. Exactly.
Skip, you can have more than one friend. You know what? I mean, Ernestine wants you to have more than one friend.
Yeah.
You're not intimidated?
Yeah, Ernestine said she's tired of being your only friend.
Really?
Either way.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I'm not sure Belichick was happy.
true than you know.
And
all
you
this
still in the
got out.
doghouse for that, what you pulled.
You have no idea
I
how
do.
deep that doghouse is. It's so deep, I'm in the dark in the back of the doghouse.
I can help you later.
Tell me,
I'll
what
give
are
you
you
some
doing?
ideas later. Greg,
Right,
thank you
no,
for
she's
being
like,
here.
what
Let's
are you
stay
doing?
talking.